This week on License to Kill Outdoors, the Buckeye State awaits the LTK crew as part one of their annual Ohio trip gets underway. A bloody arrow and a big buck are just a glimpse of what's to come. Down on a big old beast like that. Happy Thanksgiving to me, baby.
The guy we're after.
We're watching License to Kill Outdoors.
We're going to jump right into the action this week as we pack up and head east for our annual trip to Ohio to hunt big whitetail.
This week's part one of a two-part killing spree. We got a lot of great footage and not a lot of time to share it with you. So let's get this started.
All right, guys, we got all loaded up. The truck is plumb full. We will be in Ohio in roughly 3.5 hours. 2.5. All right, and we're going to check a covert when we get there, throw some stands up, and me and Brian's going to get a hunt in tonight. So about the time Dad and Chase roll in, we'll probably be taping off the buck. Yeah. Stick with us. You're watching License to Kill Outdoors.
Hopefully it goes better for me this year. We'll see what happens. Last year Floyd nudged me and I missed, so my story and I'm sticking to it. We should be in the sand, I'm hoping in about 3 hours. Might be heading back home tonight, hopefully. So stick with us and watch License to Kill Outdoors. Bucky. Here, boy. It just looks good, feels good. Hang some stands and be killing something. I think I got everything. I bet I didn't forget anything until we get to the stand. I'm gonna shoot my bow real quick. Traveling like that, bouncing around in the back of the truck going 90 miles an hour. I'd like to make sure it's still gonna hit what I'm aiming at. So a few more things to put on and we'll be in the stand. I just wanted to show my buddy Daryl. Look at that. Your button buck is mine.
He walks away from me for 2 seconds. I'm trying to get the camera equipment ready. And he pulls his arrows out. They were high and right. I saw it. He shoves them in the kill zone. I don't expect anything different out of Brian. Alright guys, this is hunt number 1. First evening in Ohio. It's what we wait all year for. So, I hope it doesn't let us down.
License to Kill Outdoors is brought to you by Flying Arrow Archery, changing blood trails forever. Comfy Hunter, hunting just got comfy. Steady Form, shoot with confidence. Kishel's, sense for success. Athens Archery, engineered to kill.
Alright guys, now that I have literally spooked everything in the woods, Floyd decided it would be a good idea to hunt at 50 feet this year. So had a lot more trimming to do once we got in the stand. So hopefully everything calms down. We see some deer moving tonight. We saw a lot of deer hang in the stands. Good sign in here, not a bunch, but good sign. They're definitely moving through here. So stick with us. You're watching Licensed to Kill Outdoors.
This tree stand's been good to us for years, and after the first evening in the stand, it was holding true to itself by producing the sightings of 2 potential shooters.
Good morning. It's November 8th. Me and Brian's here in Ohio in the old trusty walnut tree. We saw 2 good bucks last night. Just couldn't get it done. But we've already seen 4 does. They came through when it was still pretty dark. But the weather's, it's right. We got the rut moon above us, so I think the midday action's probably going to be better, but we'll see. It is November, so anything's possible. Stick with us. You're watching Licensed to Kill Outdoors. November 9th. My sister's birthday, so happy birthday, Sarah. Me and Brian sat here all day yesterday, and We saw a ton of deer. We did see 3 different shooter bucks out of the stand. Just couldn't get it done. But stick with us. It is the rut, so anything's possible. You're watching License to Kill Outdoors.
Me and Brian sat there and watched buck after buck cruise this top ridge. We even had a couple big bucks look up at us and catch our wind. And I told Brian that there was no way that we were going to kill one of them mature bucks out of this same tree, and it was time to make a move.
Visit comfyhunter.com for our online store and more product information.
Where you going, Floyd? I'm going to get your hat that you dropped. We can't have LTK apparel laying on the ground. Alright guys, it's the afternoon of the November 9th. Me and Brian, we hunted the old trusty walnut tree and we saw 4 shooters running the ridge on the top here, running the same trail. And that was 4 too many. We decided to pack up and we moved in on them. So we're set up. There's a giant community scrape right here at 37 yards. And we got a grass field right here, a food plot across from it. And we're on a big ridge. It's like 500 feet down on Brian's side of the tree. But it should be good if them bucks keep doing the same thing. It shouldn't take long and we ought to get an arrow in something. So it did warm up, you never know, but we've got a creek right over the hill. So stick with us, you're watching License to Kill Outdoors.
We had a couple does come in and start feeding under us, and it wasn't long and I looked up and saw a buck we nicknamed Kicker, and he was headed straight up the ridge to us.
He's coming up this ridge right here. Back. Game over. You ain't taking that far. ain't taking that far. I smoked him. I think that might be kicker. I'm done in Ohio, baby. Just rehung this set because that buck, I think that's him. That buck has done that to us 3 different times. How cool is that? He come in, crossed the creek. It couldn't have worked any better. Thank you, Lord. Thanks, buddy. Look at that knockout, light of knock. All right, guys, we got down. We got the arrows coated in blood, and we saw him go in right here, so we're gonna go see if we got blood and see if we can't track this buck.
License to Kill Outdoors is brought to you by Clythol Lethal Layering System. Apparel like you've never experienced before. Hooker Deer Drag. Take a hooker to the woods with you. Hunter Safety System. Saving lives is what we do. Grizzly Coolers. For a lifetime. Catskill Mountain Calls. If I wouldn't put it in my turkey vest, I wouldn't put it in yours. Closed captioning is brought to you by Hooker Deer Drag. Take a hooker to the woods with you. Boyd and Brian set up in the trusty walnut tree for the first 3 days of their Ohio trip. They decided to make a move up on the ridge about 200 yards away, and it paid off on their first evening there as Floyd arrowed a giant buck they nicknamed Kicker.
I'm done in Ohio, baby. It couldn't have worked any better. Thank you, Lord. Thanks, buddy.
We went back to camp to watch the video with Dad and Chase, but there was no doubt in our mind that that Cyclone Broadhead did a number on this buck. He was dead right where we watched him fall.
He fell in a ditch too, so he's probably in a ditch right up there.
Yeah, there's a stroller thing that turned it up.
There he is right there. Done. Video. I told you I hit him better than. Look at that. I smoked him.
Look at that. That will work. Tag field in Ohio. He fell right where we thought that he did, but when in doubt, back out, because we did jump him up. This buck give me and Brian the slip 2 days in a row. We've actually had 3 encounters with this buck, and he kept running this high ridge, and we just couldn't get him to come to us. Well, this morning he gave us the slip for the last time. I told Brian it was 10:55, I think. I looked at my phone, and I said, we were gonna sit until noon. I'm done. I said, let's go hang a stand and kill that guy. And we did just that. He read the script. We had a little help from some decoys. We had 2 does come in, and he come down across the creek and looked up on the ridge, and he come in grunting. So I couldn't be more happier. You're watching License to Kill Outdoors, and I just killed a stud in Ohio.
What an unbelievable start to our Ohio trip. You better believe next week there's going to be a lot more killing on part 2.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check us out on the web at ltkoutdoors.com and give us a like on Facebook. Thanks. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place, right here on License to Kill Outdoors.